Yeah.
Alright y'all, it is day 5. It's like 5:40. It's a little late, but the way we're doing it this morning, we don't really need to be in the woods early. We got some wind, so we're gonna be on the ground and just gonna be still hunting. I don't want to go into that spot that I've been hunting because I'm gonna give it a break. No one else has been in the area really, so I don't think it's got much hunting pressure besides me, and I pressured the mess out of it. So, I mean, I spooked deer almost every time I went in there. To get where I was trying to go, you about couldn't not spook deer. So, anyways, we are headed in there this morning. I'm sick and tired of waking up so early every morning, so I really just want to kill a buck. So, we're actually going to be hunting where I filmed that pretty nice buck yesterday morning. He was across the road from where I was hunting, and I could see him from my stand. So we're gonna hunt over in that area this morning, I think. If it don't work out today, we're gonna go back in there where I saw that big buck probably tomorrow morning. And tomorrow might be our last day here, so I've got T-minus 2 days to kill a buck, so I'm really hoping to get it done. I'm not gonna kill a dink though, I don't think, but I do want to kill a buck, so we're gonna get in here, see what can happen.
Just leave already.
I don't know. Why do they have to blow like 8 times? Why can't they just run? Dude, we're like 50 yards from the truck. We just came in here and sat down. Oh, that stupid deer. Dude, just go. Hold the phone. We sat here till it got daylight, and we're just sitting here. All of a sudden there's a buck at like 10 yards walking down the lane. I didn't see how big he was. Bryce said he was just a small one.
Yeah, he was probably like, he was like a little 8-pointer, it looked like. I mean, he wasn't too bad, but like, definitely not a shooter for me.
Alright y'all, so it just got light enough that we can see. If my nose is running, it's because I have a cold, and it's cold outside, so. Anyways, we're gonna ease back into this bedding area. We've never been back here. It looks really thick, which makes to where my shot opportunities aren't gonna be great, but those now. But I think that if we can get back in here, maybe sit down, we'll have a good chance at seeing some deer. These deer love this thick stuff that looks unhuntable, so we're gonna try.
You literally couldn't even walk through there.
Like, I could only shoot, the farthest I could shoot right now is like 40 yards that way, so if we come up on a deer, I'm going to have to take a frontal shot.
That's fine.
I'm shooting not the broadhead for that.
That's fine. Just like right where that buck right there. the spike off, and then they moved over there. Because I'm about positive, I mean, there's gotta be a doe around here somewhere.
Yeah, dude, he was way too worked up for there not to be something going on back in here. Alright, so we're headed out. We're walking on the main lane. Now, this morning when we jumped that buck, he was like right up there on top of the hill, not far at all from this lane. So, yeah, it was pretty crazy he was that close to the lane. But we saw him, a doe, and then that spike, and I'm just pretty sure there was more going on than just that spike acting like that. I think there was probably a buck and a doe back in there or something, because he was just acting way too wound up to not have a doe back there or something. So we sat in there, I rattled a little bit, and we didn't see anything, so we're headed back to the truck and get something to eat, and then we're coming back. I don't know where we're actually going from here. We might go check out another area and hunt this in the morning, because there's guys hunting the place that I want to hunt tomorrow morning, so that's just putting more pressure on it. So I might be over here in the morning. I don't know yet. We're gonna figure it out though. Alright y'all, it is November the 8th, I think. Let me make sure. Yeah, November the 8th. And we are headed out. It's our last day in Kansas. As far as I know, I don't think we're gonna stay any longer. So we gotta get it done today, or we're just not gonna get it done today. I don't know. I headed back into the same area that we were yesterday morning, and I don't know. I mean, I think it's a pretty good spot. It's just kind of hard to hunt, kind of hard to know where exactly to go in that big weed grown up field. But we're gonna go in there this morning, and I don't know, we'll probably hunt there most of the day unless there is not somebody on the other side of the road. We might go across the road then too. I don't know. We're gonna get out there and see. But yeah, we're gonna try to kill one today. Alright, also we came in this morning, sat down, and we've been sitting here for probably a little over an hour, and I haven't seen anything. We're not really where we want to be. We've been waiting on this wind to pick up so that we can ease back into this bedding area and set up. Yesterday, this is where we had that spike come really close to us. There's a lot of buck sign up here farther. Lots of rubs and stuff, and we know there's deer in here. So, I'm gonna keep easing through here with this wind. This wind is supposed to pick up to like 20 miles an hour. So, we're gonna ease through this stuff and see once if we can spot a deer. Probably get up here and set up for a little while. It's kind of not like the best plan, but I don't really have anything else. There's been people hunting from the other spot like every day now, so.
That's that same spike from yesterday. Here, how is that happening so fast? So I came over to this little cedar tree, and I got some clippers, and so I just snipped, like, pretty much just made a little thingy in here. And then we're just sitting on our platforms, like our saddle platforms, just on this tree. So I'm pretty well covered. He's got a ghillie suit on, so he just looks like part of the tree. So I think it'll be good. This is our view. She's got a grass with a pile of cedar trees. So comes cruising through here just like those others did, and we can get a shot off at him.
Eh. Alright y'all, so Kansas has been absolutely amazing this year. I've never seen so many bucks. I've never seen so much rut action. And it all came to head tonight. The last night we're in Kansas. We're sitting here. There's bucks, or there's a buck running does all around us. Just this little buck. Well, the little buck's over here to our right. And he's like, I know he's over there, and so I hear grunting to my right. This buck was this way. I heard grunting over here, so I was like, all right, there's another buck in here. I don't know, it's been little bucks all day. That's all we've been seeing. And I'm sitting here, and I look up, and out of the woods comes this big deer. 8 point. It was a big 8 point. He wasn't like super heavy, but just like long tines. Beautiful rack, just like so nice. And he comes out, goes to this tree, which was at 30 yards. I had ranged it. He was on the other side of it. The tree's at 28. He was on the other side, so I was thinking 30. Well, my pin is set at 30. He comes out and comes right up here, like right perfect, dude. And I'm just like right here like this, man. Send it right over his back, baby. So that, I have so many, like, I have such a range of emotions. Like, I'm so happy that we did this trip, and like it was the funnest thing ever. And Bryce killed a buck on like what, day Thursday. 3?
No, Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday, day 3. And then the last night, in the last hour, giant at 20 yards. And like we had never been in here before. And so it was like everything worked out perfectly except my shot. So anyways, I'm still
fired. You pretty much killed him, you just didn't kill him. Like.
Not really. I'm still just super fired up. Like you just can't beat it. Like I know that like I could cry right now. Like 100% I could cry right now. But like just the like, how do I say it? Just like the feeling of just like we were that close to such a big deer, and like it's been all crazy, and like the perfect ending would have been me shoot a buck on the last night at 20 yards on the ground. That would have been the perfect ending. But this is deer hunting, and that doesn't always happen. Whew. So anyways, I'm like all worried up if y'all can't tell.
Bro, but I have never seen somebody look so green. Like I didn't know a person could get, you turned to me after you shot and you literally were like green. You got, the tree was up with the color of you. But that's
Oh
all
my
right.
goodness.
I mean, it literally happens to everybody. I haven't ever missed a big buck, but I have missed a bunch of does. So.
And dude, to have Bryce with me was so epic. To get it all on film.
I was like, it's not gonna work for me to get it on camera, and then I got a little opening, and it was so perfect. I'm like, oh boy, this is about to happen.
This is about to happen. Thunk right over him.
It's fine though. At least we had fun.
We had a party, dude, and I would not trade anything besides that shot. Like, it's been amazing, and it's deer hunting, and it's gonna happen. And we could mope about it and be all sad about it, and I am kind of sad about it, but it's been a party. So, we appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all next time. Where are you looking
I thought I heard something.
at? Well, it's past shooting light.
They don't know that.